turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
We are ready to transfer rehabilitated, repentant terrorists to states. That's according to the federal government. Through the Chief of Defense Staff, they made it known. Talking about Lucky IRABO, who says that 613, that's the figure, rehabilitated, low-risk, repentant terrorists will be transferred to their state governments for reintegration into the society, into Nigeria society. Look at what people are saying. Say low risk. IRABO is saying low risk, repentant Boko Haram. Low risk. Means they have risk, but the risk is low. Now, the Chief of Army Staff, or Chief of Defense Staff, I beg your pardon, disclosed this during the 5th stakeholders meeting of Operation Safe Corridor. Whose side? Operation Safe Corridor. Which corridor is safe? The meeting was held on Thursday in Abuja. So now, he said that they will the terrorists that said they have repented, they said they are undergoing the radicalization and rehabilitation. That's what they said. And so they said the program, as they're doing it, they said that the radicalization and rehabilitation and integration program is to prepare the terrorists ahead of their transfer to their state governments. They are trying to make sure that they radicalize them, rehabilitate them. And now IRABO said the OPASC was established by President Muhammadu Buhari in September 2015 as a window for willing and repentant terrorists to lay down their arms and undergo a structured DRR program. You see? You have seen it. Immediately Buhari assumed office, the first thing he did was to put up this structure, this DRR or whatever, this OPSC for the DRR, for this the radicalization program of the government, so that this Boko Haram terrorists will be integrated into society. He never fought the terrorists. The Muhammadu Buhari never had the inclination or whatsoever to fight the Boko Haram, to fight the terrorists. Because this was established in 2015, September. He assumed office in 2015, May 29, and in September 2015, he established this OPSC for Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram. So he never fought them for once, let alone providing them with a carrot and said, okay, if you want to lay down your arms. They are forcing people to surrender. Look at what they're saying. They are trying to rehabilitate or de-radicalize them. If someone is willing and said he has repented and laid down his arms, what are you doing again to radicalize him? You see, that means you are forcing him. You are forcing him to lay down his arms. You are trying to make us to believe that he's a repented, insurgent. Whereas you have forced him, you then got carrot before him. Yes, and now you are telling us that he's repentant, he has repented, and so you are bringing him to society. This is what is happening. They will go into society, they will go into the army, they will go and integrate themselves into the government, and they are there being, if they're not using arms and this, they become Boko Haram apologists. Simple. Terrorist apologists. That's all you are seeing everywhere. That's why this war on terror, it is, in fact, the end is not in sight. Yes, as long as this contraption is concerned, the end is not in sight. Because of this inside, 613, the latest figure now, being pushed into society. Boko Haram from Niger, from Chad, from all these foreign countries, they are now Nigerians. That is what is happening here. You have seen it now. That these people, majority of them are foreigners from Mali. Fulani people from Mali and this. So they are, after a while, they say they are repented. Fighting government. They say they are repented, and now government will not put them. And say they repented. And then give them a place of honor in society. What about the people that have killed? What about the people who have killed? The family members of those people that have killed. What about them? What do they think about their sentiments, their feelings, their emotions and everything? The loss of lives and the properties and the means of livelihood. The pains, the anguish, their own experiences, the ordeal they have passed through. What about it? The people that killed them, you are giving them a place of honor in society. So what country are we in? It's a contraption, it's a jungle. It's bound to fail. Yes. And so that is what is happening. Yes, they said it is also important to mention that upon graduation from the program, they are being graduated, they are being trained, that each client will be provided some food and personal items, as well as a startup pack, according to the trade learned during the program, to enable them to set up small business and start a new life. You have seen it. They are giving them money. They're giving them business, this thing, to start business, to start making, to start living a bigger life. Terrorists. And again, they said they are optimistic that working closely with local and traditional authorities, the state can deploy security apparatus at their disposal to effectively track and evaluate the reintegrated ex-combatants. They said, the Chief of Defense Staff said, in his word, I must emphasize that it is critical for all stakeholders involved in the reintegration process in order to mitigate or completely eliminate incidences of recidivism. That's what he said. Which kind of reason? You people have, actually, brought terror upon yourselves, upon Nigerians, not yourself, because they know you know them. They will not do you anything. It is the poor masses, it is Nigerians, innocent people, innocent Nigerians. Those the government have impoverished. Those the government have made the poverty capital of the country, or the poverty capital of the world. Nigeria is the poverty capital of the whole world. Yes. Kudos to the federal government of Nigeria and their state governments. Yes. And so, all these terrorists they are unleashing on the people say they are repentant, or they have repented. They are unleashing it on the people, on the masses. Their own is on recognition. They will recognize them immediately and say, oh, this is on personal recognition. They'll be working with them. All the kidnappings and ransom they are paying is not to these people, those government officials. Yes, the bandits, are they taking any money? If you look at them, we have said it, they look haggard and hungry. So all these monies, where is going to these people? They are the ones doing these things. Insecurity, they are government of insecurity.